Tesla may be the most recognized brand in the electric vehicle industry, but it is not the only one striving to be the biggest. For example, in China, where Tesla is a well-known brand, it holds just 6.6% of the EV market share. That's just a piece of the level of competition the brand is set to face in the coming years. Back when Tesla launched the Model S, much of the EV world thought of the brand as a bit of a moonshot. Today, the entire EV industry is racing to catch up, and the biggest brands are all fiercely in competition. Well, which one really has the best chance of knocking Tesla off the top of the EV mountain? We'd find out in this video. Perhaps it might be Ford, which is already doing everything it can to beat Tesla, including poaching top employees from the Texas-based company and a doubling production capacity as sites focused on EVs. One of its cars, the all-electric F-150 Lightning pickup, officially launched in April 2022, and more than 5,000 have been sold. The massive company is investing $22 billion towards 2025 to become the best EV brand. Ford is looking to dazzle with the Mustang, the F-150 Lightning pickup, and the E-Transit van, which are just 3 electric vehicles in the lineup to come. Even better, Ford is focused on building EVs that provide the legendary features it's known for, which are capability, productivity, and performance. It's looking to focus on fully electric commercial vans and pickups. It plans to deliver the benefits of electric vehicles through lower cost of ownership and a shy price point. But one company that has not been shy about its plan to overtake Tesla as the top US EV seller by the mid-2020s is General Motors. GM announced $35 billion in planned EV investments ahead of 2025. While most EV startups are unprofitable and sell at steep prices, GM reported $3.3 billion in net income in the most recent quarter. It has gone forward and deliberately said that it wants to beat Tesla. While we can say that's a bold claim, GM might actually have the ammo to do it with what could possibly be 30 different EVs on sale by then. GM intends to engineer, design, and produce EVs for every price point and style, including a Chevrolet Silverado EV that can travel a 400-mile range. Furthermore, it's also building a competitive advantage in software, manufacturing batteries, and vehicle integration. The brand plans to invest $35 billion globally in EVs and autonomous vehicles in the coming years. It will sell 1 million EVs annually in China and North America. It for sure has shown promise by selling more than 100,000 Bolt EVs since its launch in 2017. The Bolt received some of the best satisfaction and loyalty ratings in the industry, and now 3/4 of US Bolt EV buyers are new to GM. Another band in contention is Volkswagen. The massive company ended up third worldwide in EV sales in 2021. Of course, while it is true that the ID.4 isn't much of a competition for Tesla, the brand has plans for more appealing products coming online soon. A decade after Tesla had dominated the EV scene, Volkswagen has quietly been making inroads. It estimates that half of its US sales by 2030 will be EVs, and the company is willing to spend tens of billions to meet this goal. It also plans to produce 1.5 million electric vehicles by 2025 to help buyers meet the EU's expected emission targets. Volkswagen is no doubt one of the largest automotive manufacturers in the world. Its most highly recognizable products include Audi, Volkswagen cars, Bentley, Porsche, Lamborghini, and Skoda. And leaks suggest that the Porsche Taycan, which is often described as a Tesla killer, won't live up to those expectations. According to analysts, it will take the car a half-second more than the Tesla S performance model to go from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour. The Porsche also doesn't have the range of the Model S. Well, for Porsche, performance is about more than raw speed. Taycan buyers are guaranteed to get better craftsmanship and materials, but they'll be paying more too. The car is expected to be $100,000 at least, and the turbo version will cost upwards of $167,000. That's roughly $70,000 more than the souped-up Model S. For all we know, the brand to beat Tesla might actually end up being Kia or Hyundai, while they would have to leapfrog the Chinese brands and Volkswagen for the worldwide lead. Well, they might have a chance as they currently sit in third place in the US market. Two of their cars, the EV6 and the Ioniq 5, both have exceptional value for money. But another serious model in Japan's Toyota Motor, which is one of the world's largest automakers, the brand plans to invest half of its $70 billion budget over the next 9 years in EVs, including 70 different electrified models by 2025. Toyota's long-term competitive strength, its proactive approach to shareholder returns, and its EV battery business make the stock an excellent long-term investment as compared to the falling Tesla stock. But even more important, there now literally is a Rolls-Royce of EVs with the debut of the brand Spectra, an outrageously designed over-the-top two-door coupe with a classic grille and a price tag that starts at $415,000 and just goes way up from there. With its 18-foot length to the Starline coach doors, the Spectra uses 4,796 softly illuminated stars and a gathering of custom-made options. The first all-electric Rolls, for sure, does not shy away from the limelight. Building off the success of its EQ lineup, another massive brand, Mercedes-Benz, has a slew of new EVs for 2023, including the new midsize EQE sedan, which stars from $74,900, and the newly launched EQS SUV, which starts from $104,400. But the real standout is the EQS SUV, which is available in earth tone shades, like the stunning Alpine Green, and has 3 rows and more advanced technological features than most of its competitors. Lastly, in the ultra-high-end market, Cadillac recently debuted its customizable Celestiq to a star-studded audience. With a starting price of $300,000, each Celestiq is handmade and custom-built to the buyer's specifications in tandem with their own Cadillac design concierge. Cadillac mentions that no 2 Celestiqs will be the same, and each build would take about 8 months from the time of deposit to delivery. Tesla cars carry with them a certain high-status seal that has not yet been attained by the other automakers. For now, however, Tesla has the advantage. The company plans to deliver between 360,000 and 400,000 vehicles this year, and production could even increase to 500,000. But while it has dominated the EV market for a reasonable period, the time might be here for other brands to take over. Well, if you'd not want to miss out on which brands eventually beat Tesla, subscribe to the channel and don't forget to like and comment.